Welcome to video number 2. Today we're going to talk about money, getting paid, and that is very important because that's going to be how you're able to leave the job that you don't like and have all of your money come from the film industry. What you may not be aware of is that there are tons of jobs that can give you an amazing life, way better than any job out there in the 9-to-5 world, that pay really well, that are creative, where you are actually able to live the film lifestyle and be writing and directing all the frickin' time. When you know how to build momentum through being on set every single week, this is when all the doors start to open because you're around everybody all the time. So what I'm teaching you guys is to get these jobs, to actually land these jobs. Now, these are 12-hour rates. So like a DP, $1,300 or more for 12 hours of work. First AC, $750 or more for 12 hours of work. So these are day rates for union labor rates in Los Angeles. Similar rates in New York, similar rates in Toronto and Vancouver and London and all the major cities. And so we make a lot of money when we're working. And it makes sense because we're freelance. When we're not working, we don't make any money. We don't have a constant Monday through Friday job. When we show up on set and we do our craft, then we get paid. Okay, so how do you learn how to do these jobs? Well, I recommend that you come in as an assistant. Therefore, you can be kind of like a fly on the wall. You can be like a cat in a room and watch how everybody does things. And you can get paid to be an assistant, so you're making money as you learn. And then you have everybody teaching you everything. And you have the best people teaching you because they're the ones that got paid to do that job. They're the ones that are getting paid these rates. And you can get paid as an assistant. And that is the way in. See, the problem that you're in right now is you're not in front of enough people as a filmmaker. And what you want to do is you want to be in front of people all the time that can hire you. And you want to be in these rooms. You want to be on this set. You want to be in these conversations. And you can. And then phase 2 is where I teach you how to move up from being on set into these jobs. And I show you how to do it in 1 year. So you get on set within a couple months. And then right away, I teach you how to move into these jobs. Now, if you've been around film sets very long at all, you know that somebody teaching you how to move up inside the business, that is groundbreaking. That is what everybody wants. There's a ton of people on set right now that have been on set for 5 years and are working really hard, and a lot of people know them, and they're known by people, and they get hired, but they do not know how to move into these jobs. And nobody in the jobs is really giving them good advice for how you move into these jobs because the people that have the jobs, they want to keep the jobs. Takes most people 10 years. But I bet you don't have that kind of time. I bet that your 10 years have already been spent outside the business. Now you need to go fast. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow these strategies that I'm going to teach you very soon on the board. And this is how you accelerate into these crafts and into this life. The biggest thing that's keeping you from this life that you want in the film industry is that you are underconnected. You don't have the connections to get these jobs. You do not have relationships with the people that are hiring you. Being underconnected, you are outside the business. And that sucks. It's no fun. And this is why you might have a lot of disbelief around your ability to actually break into the industry. Underconnected. That's the whole problem. So one of the first things that I have my people do is create a magic list. And a magic list is a hiring list. So if I asked you, who are all the MTV producers in your area? And who are all the Netflix directors? And what have they done? And where did they start? And what was their first project? And what was the budget? And what was shot in your area? And what are all the camera houses in your area? And all the casting companies? Would you know? See, where you learn is on film sets like this. This is super fun. These are all your people. This is all creative. This is high budget, and you get paid to be there while you learn. Okay, so now I'm going to take you to the board. So you know that you want to make a career from your passion. Could be acting, could be directing, could be writing. But you don't know how to make that happen. And you've probably been trying for a very long time. You don't even know where to start. If you did, you'd be doing that job. Here is what you're running into. You are trying to get hired by the professional film industry as an actor, as a director, as a writer, as a cinematographer, as a costume designer. All of these jobs that are on set, those are the jobs that give you the most amazing life and allow you to travel around the world working in the film industry. And you're right that these jobs are amazing. And you're trying to get hired for these jobs, and you're trying to build up your skills and your experience so that you have enough so that eventually somehow it's going to lead to professional work. But the problem is that's not happening, is it? You're not getting professional work. In fact, you can't even find the shoots to get on. You can't find the shoots that are professional to get hired for these jobs, and you cannot find the people that will give you the opportunities to get hired. You cannot find the people that will hire you. And you're like, well, all I can do is find the free stuff because that's all the stuff that's out there that's posted. So you can find the free stuff, but that's not professional stuff. And the free stuff, those people are not professionals. So how do you find and get in front of the professionals? Well, the professionals are all in what I call the tornado of work. This is Netflix. This is MTV. This is all of the good work. This is feature films, TV shows, commercials, music videos. And what's happening is everybody in the tornado of work is all hiring each other. So the reason why they're all hiring each other is because they like each other, yes. And also these people can trust each other that they know their job and they've done it many times. So there's a lot at stake on every single shoot. People's careers are at stake. There's a lot of money at stake. And that's why they can't hire somebody that's brand new and give them a shot, because they need to know that every single person there on set knows their job intimately. So I know that you know this, but I want to reinforce this so that you know that they're not hiring you because they don't like you. They're not hiring you because you haven't put yourself in the position to get hired by them yet. But you can and you will. So I'm going to show you how to put yourself in a position to get hired initially. And then I'm going to show you how to get yourself, once you're in there, how to position yourself to get the acting jobs, the directing jobs, the writing jobs, the cinematography jobs, and the hair and makeup, the costume jobs, the sound jobs, all the jobs on set. This, what I'm teaching you, applies to all of the jobs on set because everybody gets on set first and then turns that into getting these jobs. There is no other way that it works. Nobody's hiring people that they don't know, so that's why there's no connection between what you're doing right now and the tornado of work. So you need to focus and do something differently than what you've been doing in the past. So what you need to do is the process that I teach. And I call this the A-list pathway, the A-list model. A-list, meaning that you start off as a top professional from the very beginning, approaching the film industry the way that the film industry actually hires people. So they hire people based on experience and connections. This industry is built on connections. It runs on connections, as you already knew. And that's why you're having such a difficult time getting in, because you're underconnected. You don't have those connections. So here's what we're going to do. What we're going to do, I'm going to put a crown on your face and a smile on your face, because now you know how to get this work. You know how to get in the tornado. What's going to get you in the tornado? Well, you are going to do what I call similar to set jobs. These are easy to get. These pay $200 a day. These get you ready for film sets because you're doing very similar things on these jobs, very similar tasks that you can put straight on your resume that you also do on film sets. And these jobs you can actually find, you can apply for them, and they pay really great money, $200 a day, and they're easy to get. Film jobs inside the tornado of work, not so easy to get. That's why people go to film school. That's why people try to get a leg up by getting an MFA, anything that they can do to try to get in the tornado of work. And the majority of those people do not get in. And they're doing it they're making the same mistake as you are. They're studying these crafts here. They're overspending. They're getting into debt, trying to be good enough to get hired for these tasks, and they are underconnected. So what we want to do is we want to go from being underconnected to ultra connected. Similar to set jobs gets you working with people. It gets you getting experience that you're going to use on set. It has you building confidence. We combine that with the get on shoots method, where you are working on sets all the time, every weekend. So I show you how to find the shoots, what to do on the shoots, how to use those shoots to put on your resume and show it properly. When you take the similar to set jobs plus the get on shoots method, those two methods get you meeting people, making money, and adding so much to your resume and adding so much to your experience as a freelancer. You get sucked into this tornado of work and you are now qualified to get these jobs on set. You are now inside the business. And the jobs that you are getting when you're inside the business that we go for are our assistant jobs. That's production assistant, director assistant, producer assistant, casting director assistant, and writer's assistant. All the jobs that get you connected for what you want to do. So every assistant job, there's a department that's associated with it that you can work in and meet the people and learn from them. Like you can stay in the sidelines and learn everything, and you will also be exposed to all of their connections and everything that they know and all their little tricks that made them good, that's gotten them into the tornado of work. So you're going to get sucked into the business with these assistant jobs, and that's what you're going to do, and then you're going to meet everybody. The next step is to position yourself to get the acting jobs, the directing jobs, the writing jobs, the camera jobs, the hair and makeup, the costume jobs, the sound jobs, the stunt jobs, the voiceover jobs. All those jobs are on set. And now you are on set. Now you're going to position yourself to get these jobs. But you need experience, don't you? You're on set all the time, but you're not doing those jobs yet. But you're getting ready to do these jobs. Exactly. So now you're going to position yourself to get these jobs doing two methods. The first one is a boomerang method, where you get on non-union shoots and you get on union shoots, and you boomerang between the two. And there are benefits of that where you actually make so many connections in both areas, where you have work coming out of your ears. The next method is a professional project strategy. I teach you both of these methods, and they get you inside the tornado of work, working in these jobs. And both of these methods are what gets you into this craft that you want to do, and life will never be the same again. You've got the connections, you've got the shoots, you've got the experience, and now you get to live the life. And it's an amazing life. Most people can't crack this code, but you'll be able to. Everybody starts somewhere. When I started, I was underconnected too, and that was a source of a lot of my pain. A lot of my self-doubt was because I was underconnected. And once I did what I'm about to teach you and start getting connected with people and seeing how I actually had value that I could do in the film industry, and I actually could make a career in this business. And this is why I have this on our homepage. Look at some of these people. Like Sparkman, she was a cocktail waitress, and now she's a producer. Like Alex was doing catering, and now he's working as a DP. Like Tamara was an engineer, and now Tamara is an actor and an executive producer who was nominated for an Emmy Award. Carlton was working at Best Buy, and now he's working on the biggest stuff, HBO, major feature films. Melanie was a student, and now she's working in Germany as a visual effects producer. Now there's Jake, who was working at a call center, totally under-earning, and now is a production designer making $1,000 a day. Jackie's working in an office, like she says here, suffering from like anxiety, like I don't know if I can do it. All her life, people said she couldn't do it. And now she's working on the biggest TV shows in New York City. I'm just so proud of these people. These people, we really relate with each other because we're all the same. We're all people that just wanted a better life. And we needed to believe that we could work in the mainstream film industry. This is Iwa, who works in Cardiff on big sets. This is Kelsey, who started in Denver, so a minor market, and then started working with people there and then moved to LA and worked on Top Gun. There's Carolyn in London, who worked on Mission Impossible, and now she's working with Marvel. This is Anton, who used what I'm teaching you guys to travel all over the world and work all over the world as a producer and an AD. They were all underconnected until they became connected. So how do you get going in scripted TV, in feature films, in music videos? What you do is you just follow this pathway to work on that stuff. It's not really a mystery. It's just really a focus. It's a decision And then it's positioning yourself to get those jobs. And then it's positioning yourself again to get the really good jobs, the directing and the writing and the acting jobs, where you're looking at it not like it is like something that you hope to have happen, but something that you are developing within yourself, within a group of people that are also really into it as well, at the professional level. Don't let the professional level scare you. The professional level are just people that are doing it to get paid and doing it all the time. And when you do it all the time, you get good at it. Okay, so video 3. Now you're going to make it real. You're going to learn the milestones, the actual goals, the exact things that you need to be doing. And then you know that I'm on this pathway. I'm going to lay out for you step by step. And you're going to see these steps and you're going to know exactly, oh, this is what I should be doing. Oh, this is what I should be doing. We'll take the guesswork out of all of it, because right now we're like, I don't really know what I should be doing. I can see that this kind of works, but what exactly am I going to need to do to be able to make this amazing career? So that's video 3. I will see you there.